Alright, what we're doing? We're creating a level. Why? Because, yeah. Let's hit view. Let's go to creation. Now I want to play it to see. Oh. Why is that? It's not. No. Why did that not? Okay. Oh, I put it on the wrong level. That's why. How do I select this to put it now? The front. Well, I guess I gotta delete it all. Try again. This should be on level 0, apparently. I probably should have left it all there so I had an idea of what went where. Back to level 0. Build. Sorry. Boop, boop. Boop. Cool, cool. That one wasn't supposed to be there. Dots, pink dots. Boop, boop. Cool. No. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop. Doot, 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 doot. Loop it. Put it down.
Alright, so I've made a lot of progress on this by accident. Clearly by accident. But it's a thing. It's coming together. Kinda. I just need to fix things because, heaven forbid, I did not plan this out well. So if it's gonna fall there, this spot needs to be opened up. Which means all you gotta be gones. And now we go back to build. I am making this for a friend. Friend? Oh, I have tinies. Yeah, there we go. That works. This can be probably smaller. Maybe. Let's get rid of you. That corner, just in case. That corner. Right now, let's lengthen this. By a good margin. Can I draw? No, I cannot draw. I gotta fill in individually. I want to delete that block. Okay, back to build. Actually, yeah, it should be something like that. Not like, okay. Rapid descent. So I need to put the thing like here. for that to work. Why are you not snapping? Thank you. Orbit, let's make it a little bigger. He'll fall, go down. That should be enough time there. Build, I need another one here. Get it. Boop, boop, wrong way. There we go. Warp. Boop. Unwarp. No, that works. Now to playtest this. No, I am not good at this. I forgot to add the rest. Of course I forgot to add the rest. Forgot to. Ooh, build platforms. Because I need those, apparently. I forgot to put more in. Can't climb the mountain if there's nothing to climb. Alright, let's try that again. Ooh. Hold on. Keep hitting the wrong button. Alright, so that's fine, but that needs to become jagged. Because it won't fall like that. Okay. So let's match it. And be jagged. So that way, it can do its thing. Blocks, blocks, there's blocks. Dude. And it should be able to follow that. There we go. Where is it? There they are. Well, now that feels short. Because I had to do that. Move you down. Back to build. I want you, that way you here. You here. Maybe we'll put you closer here, see if that's feasible. And we'll put one here as a deterrent. Let's try this now. Why did it not go down? I'm confused. Hold on. Okay. The portal has accidentally disappeared. That is fine. We can put it back. The other way. Warp. Little bit bigger. Oh, I can't see what I'm doing. Elongate. Yes. Cool. No more warp. I want you to snap like right there. Why do you put the border there? I am confused. Hate that.
Casper. Hi, baby.
By the way, if it wasn't obvious, this is my first time level building. And I'm very confused on what is going on. Because then it makes it right up here, which is weird. Hey, can you not? So I've rotated that, but its hitbox had not rotated. Interesting. Now its hitbox is rotated. Let's put in our lovelies, and let's see how they appear. Well, we're gonna delete you because you're probably not going to appear. Okay, they appear. Almost all of them appear. Except you. It rotated itself again. So I guess I'm just gonna have to rotate it. That is my only thing. Nope. The other way. Delete those two. I'm gonna have to edit or edit that orbit. Make it really small up there. Cool. Maybe I'll make it really small. And then we go back into platformer. Where is my block that I'm using? There. Since it's going to change my ground. Nice little hill here. And we're gonna go this into a cave.
Hi.
Yeah, we'll go this into a cave. So I need a different type of block. Now this becomes ground, hopefully. Let's get some spikes in here. Actually, let's continue building the ground. How long do I want the cave to last? Okay, let's get some spikes. And there's some cave spikes. We'll do boop, 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 boop. Put these up here. I'm gonna have to rotate them. But that is fine. Maybe I could put one right here at the beginning with a lovely this under. No. Undo that. There's the block I was using. With lovely that underneath. Do a little edit. I'm gonna grab these. We're gonna rotate. This is what the copy paste function is for. This is what the copy paste function is for. No. We're gonna stay on go back. Now, if I don't put ground down, it's not gonna work. So I have to make sure I put ground down so it works. But I also have to rotate these all because I didn't use the copy paste. Cool. Maybe we could put a surprise bat in here. You know, just to throw them off. Yeah, let's throw a little surprise in here. I kind of want you there instead. Something a little animated. No. There we go. Let's put... I want to put another one of you you guys. Let's put you guys here instead. I don't know what you'll do. But I know you're cool. Thank you, move. So let's save and play. Let's see. I forgot to put a floor on. I forgot to put a floor on because if I don't put a floor on any of this, it's not gonna work. Yeah, if I don't put a floor on any of this, it doesn't work. Alright, now let's try this, because if there's not a floor, it's not gonna work. Oh, I missed. Wait a minute. I missed the thing. And that's why we have those. Guess those have to be there. Wait, oh, okay, yeah, if I run into those, they do kill me. And I failed. So we're not gonna run into those. What do you mean that's not? How do I get out of spaceship mode? I will be right back. Okay, so I figured it out. Green thing takes me out of spaceship mode. However, this has become tricky. So what I think I'm going to do is move this block up one and this up one to make it more like this. Because I realized that was a very hard jump. So we don't need you anymore. Alright, let's try this again. I gotta make sure that's possible. Because if it's not possible, I've made a great error. Okay, let's be in edit mode. What if we brought that up one, then that jump? Or wait, this also would have to go up one. But that jump should now be possible with a question mark. Oh, doesn't help when I miss my jump. That I do know. I can spread these out more. That jump should be possible now. I'm just bad at timing. Oh. Flew right into the thing. Too soon. Hold on. Alright, let's... Because it should start me from there, so I can just playtest this part. No. So, oh wait, why did I do that? Put that back. I need that there. To playtest this part specifically. Alright, so that's still not possible, but if I move it up one more, just one more, will it be possible? Alright, I've done some things. Now let's see if it works. I've done this only once, and you're about to see just how hard this is. It's only easy for me because I know where it all is. Alright. When it's possible. Back there, I've proven it's possible. There's no longer need for the start position to be there. Delete. In fact, delete all this because I need to figure out what I'm doing here. And because there could be more here. There could probably be another Dootsy Doots there. And probably Dootsy Doots there. And that still doesn't make it too difficult to get over there. But I do need a barrier of some sort to keep them from going through there. So we're gonna do a doot. Cool. And then we gotta outline them so that way if they run into them, they die. No more existence. What about an upper? I'll figure that out here. I could, just put a line up here. And that should stop them. No, I should put something up there to help. What is this? I found a new favorite block. I could use that in the cave. Well, for decoration, not for now. Oh, I need something. Just something. That'll work. Oh, it's got a line on it. It didn't want a line. This is looking pretty good right now. Delete that one. Build. Edit. Choose this. Choose this. Huh. Well, I guess we have to delete them because they cannot be rotated. But you know what I can build? I just realized I had slanted spikes. We'll just do invisible blocks then. Yes, Casper. Wait, down. Alright, let's see how that looks. Because it's gonna give me a bottom automatically. Oh, and now I have to do this from the very beginning. And I've crashed. Yes, Casper. Ugh. That jump's possible. I'm just gonna make sure it's possible from the beginning. Apparently, I'm just bad. And I expect someone else to play this. I did it. I've proven it's possible. That's all that matters. We're still building level. Alright, that part's done. Cave part done. Hey, Casper. Alright. Now for the oopy swoopy part. I just wanna... Let's get my block. The block I've been using. Yes, this lovely block. We're gonna delete that one. Let's hit off with a couple bangers here. Let's rotate on. Casper. I don't like 2 apart. 3 apart, apparently. There we go. Doot. And then I want another kind of small climb. Not there. Let's give him a little break. Small climb. Can start like right here. And I kind of do just want him to drop. But I gotta give him a reason not to just flat drop. Spikes. Where are my spikes? There are my spikes. Doot. I'm pretty sure that's a possible jump. Alright, let's put some lines down. Finalize these spots. Now, it may not look like much, but that's because I haven't gotten to the decoration part yet, and this is going to be really pretty once it's done. Now, let's see if that's possible. Save and play. Well, from the beginning, I really should be using start positions to test just sections after I've tested some. I know that's there. I'm the creator, and I know that's there. And that's just there to keep me from going that way. I know it's there. I promise you, I know that's there. This is no longer easy. This is not easy. But the problem is, I have to be able to do it because I want this to be verified. I added more stuff and I need to get past that. I've proven it's possible. Just let me by. I flew right into it. I missed my jump. There we go. Oh. I know it's there. And I know that's there. No, the person who's going to be playing this level cannot watch this video until they complete it. So don't tell him. I have died on making my own level a couple times now. And if you get the timing even slightly wrong, apparently, yeah, okay, that's possible. I've proven this is possible. I've proven this part is possible. I really just want to test the next part. And I don't want to... I jumped too soon. I need to put spikes on there. I need to line the bottom with spikes. Time to line bottom with spikes, so that way that does not happen. Where you can just, avoid the whole map, because, heaven forbid, I'm a dummy. And you thought you could. Are we good at this part? I don't know where my thing is. I put spikes all in the wrong spot. So there's that button. And to delete all those little ones. I want to put the spikes over here in case someone decides to fall through and try to cheese. Okay, there we go. And there we go. That has been proofed now, for the most part. So we gotta pull them apart just a little bit more. Hey, Casper. Maybe delete those tops because we need the corner boys to ensure absolute control. Just like here. Should be putting corners on things I don't want them to go through. Yeah, all these need corners now. Doot. There we go. They all have corners now. So because I want to test just this part here, I think we can start ourselves here and we'll see. There we go. I know that's there and I keep doing it. I know they're there. Nothing says you gotta get good at Geometry Dash than making your own level. Cool, I made it down. You know what? That's been proven it can be done. Don't care about that anymore. These need to be moved over. Just by one. There we go. Delete that. Now we're gonna start our start position probably from here. Okay, wait. Cease. Oh, you could do that. You know what? If I make it like that, where you could just hop on them, I could just have tiny bushes there. Yes, I want the jumpy boy. So that is definitely the one I wanted. Okay. But now that I know that those are basically like little hills, we're going to make little hills. We're probably going to turn them into bushes. Alright, now over here. Yeah. So what's gonna happen is we're gonna doot, block that off. We're gonna fall in here. Where's our lovely... What are you? Ooh, I kinda like you. But you're not what I want. There's my block.
Okay. We're also going to delete that because I don't think it's necessary. Because two things could happen here. You could either follow the path, or if you end up skipping it, you're in for a world of hurt. We'll put that there. No, we can't put that there. I don't like those. Why are they like that? Ugh. Nope. Go back. You know what? I could just take the block I want and warp it. This block right here. Hit the edit. Hit the warp button. And shrink it to the size. And then we're good. Elongate it. Maybe pull it back into somewhat of a size. And there we go. And of course it will snap. Which means I have to make this. There we go. Now we can move this out of my way. I'm going to copy that. And then we're going to paste it over here. And then we'll paste it again. Put it like right here. Okay, you're gonna latch to there. Which doesn't make sense. I would like if you didn't latch to middle of the blocks. We're doing cave round 2. Now, how do we exit it? Is it another green? Warp. Yoink. A little longer. And then pull it forward. Right there. If I snapped it there, nope. Snap it up. Snap it up. Cease. Won't you just snap up there? Thank you. Okay, build. Forgot to unwarp because I want to build now. Boop boop. And that should work. Now let's see if these fit on. Yes, they do. Cool. I beat it. Which means the main reason I want to verify it is in case anyone else wants to try this oat. Yay, it's done. Okay. Doot doot. Just block that off right away. Actually, no. Yeah, I need those. So we might as well put them in their spots. Anywhere that there's platforms, there's spikes somewhere. So therefore, the only one that's not gonna have spikes is there. Find my spikes. Where are my spikes? I don't want those spikes anymore. Give me those. Now, I know that's gonna be tricky. Just not sure how tricky until I do it. Something isn't adding up here. There's got a reason for them to down because they could. I know what I must do. That's gonna be the reason they swap down. Alright. Let's put our... I didn't want to move that. I do need to warp that slightly so it's big enough. Cool. Now let's grab ourselves a start position. Save and play. Oh. You move it up a little higher now that I know that. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to hit edit. I want to back out a little bit. I want to hit snap. I don't want to hit swipe. I'm going to take this whole upper layer and move it. Up to about there. Cool. Cool. Please snap back into place. Cool. Select. I just want to select you to bring you back down. Okay, this one needs to move elsewhere. Maybe there. Maybe we can put a platform yet here. But it's clear we need to put something up there now because, heaven forbid, we don't, we're in trouble. Ooh. I like that. There was a way to quickly place down things. Edit. You just want to grab them. I want to rotate them 45 degrees. Do believe that means I also have to grab this and move it over. Undo. Deselect. Deselect. forgot I have to undo snap, redo free move for this to work. Now we're going to copy and we're going to paste because I need another one like right here. Yes, I want them to go up to the ceiling. Choose you, end up here. Actually, you end up deleted. Cool. Edit. Cool. Now I put you up under here. Yes, Casper. Hi, baby. No more swipe. Let me move. Build a start position to test. Save and play. That is why I need to go down. And that is why I also need more spikes. I have to say I don't want to do that. Let's put something live in here. Good update. Cool. More. Okay, so there at least needs to be one block for me. Because I have to be able to do this. That is the only reason I'm editing it. There, you should only need 2. Oh, those move. I like animated spikes. Did rotate for me, lovely? You rotate for me too. Cool. Save play. Cool. I can do it. I keep it. That is now proven to be possible. Delete you. Wait, did I? Shoot. No, let's see if I can do this from the beginning. Oh shoot, there was another start position somewhere. Well, that was unfortunate. That's such a hard timing thing coming out of that. I guess that's why I'm practicing. I don't have enough time. Oh wait, I remember how to do that now. I need to get rid of that start position. So, undo that. Didn't even realize I had a start position over there because I went to play from the beginning. Alright. The thing, this only gets harder as soon as I decorate it. Because right now, this is just the level. This is level building. I was so close. And now I'm so angry. I turned back into a block. So, since I turned back into a block, now we need grass. We need my lovely grass block. That's a 3-block jump. I know that's possible. I feel like that should be possible. But I kind of want to do something odd here. And I don't know how it's going to work. Let's get back to building. Because first I need to build the base of this. Hi. Yes, Casper.
Yes. What is your deal? I am right here. Hi, baby. Can you stop?
I am trying to build. Now my filler. You know what? Can the level end there? We'll see. Please tell me that's saved. Okay, we're good. Look, no, we'll do one more hill. We'll do one more climb and we'll finish off with a soar through the sky. Soar through a massive cherry tree. So let's build our hike up. Hi. You're not used to this anymore. I'm in my room again. Okay, it'll continue going as far as I want. So yeah, we're gonna do a long and dragonous climb. Save that for a tip of a mountain. We're gonna make sure it's a 3-block jump. Dude. Where's my... This one is spaceship. And now I need objects to run into. There we go. My feet are being stepped on. I need it. Such a baby. Alright. So, from what I know, it's like 2 blocks down. It's probably a poor spot to put one. These are things to avoid. And they should probably be on a different level because they have to be a different color. But then it's going to end what? How far away do I want it to end? How big do I want this tree to be? Tree can end like right here, so doot, green one, put it here, edit, warp, and then we're gonna pull it down because I don't know. No, okay, yeah, that's way too big. Shrink. Shrink more. Good, now we just need to line it up. Close enough? Close enough. Now we build block. I will remember where that is. Yeah, I want a nice slow descent. Something to keep him on edge. Lull him into a false sense of security. You know what? It is going to be a false sense of security. Because not all of these are going to have a platform on them. It's not going to be hard. But it is going to be tricky. To identify which ones are safe, which ones are not. Well, no, they'll have a little glowy on them, so he'll know which ones are safe, which ones are not. Okay. That's the end. Alright, let's play test this. We're just gonna put one in because this is where I want to test. I just realized I wouldn't have been able to test it because I forgot to put in some linies. I'm using the wrong one because I do not want them to go through. Alright. Let's see the play from the start position. I forgot to put corners on these. Aha! Possible. They're not long enough. Need to fix that. First of all, we need to fix that. They're not long enough. Where are they? It was too high up. That's why I was having a problem. Okay, so they're not long enough. Which means I need to do a lot of little. because if it's not right, then this whole thing needs to be gone. So they need to be 5 long, which would make this a lot longer of a slope. But it's a calm slope. Get back up. Time to build. So if they're 5 long, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it should be more than enough to fall down. But is it enough to jump would be my next concern. Even on a downward slope, is a 5-block jump possible? Maybe I should test that before I get too far in here. Get my ling, 1 tool, 1 tool. To go down here. Gotta add some spikies. I was gonna have to add spikies anyways. And let's ensure that that reaches there, because that was a mistake. So I've proven this part is possible. So we can delete that start position, because the only thing I really want to test is over here. Okay, a 5-block jump is possible. That's all I need to know. Bum, 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 da, 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 da. And then it ends. It'll end down here. So if you survive the fall, there's extra measures in place. Hi, Autumn. You decide to be my buddy? Why I'm making a geometry dash level? Cool. Now,
I think it's time for some background, some loveliness. And I need to change this level's color. Ground color 1 should be like brown. If I can find brown. There we go. Okay. Okay. Let's make that a little layer blue. I want this to be a better blue. Like a pretty... Okay. Okay. That looks pretty. Should put an actual spike up there. I gotta turn warp off to delete. That is a 3-block jump. That is possible. And I kind of want to delete this because it's not necessary. Oh, it's over there. It's gonna be a different color, which is why I have to delete it. Okay. Oh, that's good. Maybe I can delete that too and hit edit and build. Just, put that there instead. Put that there. That should be possible. Okay. Alright, on to layer 1. This is where we start to get fancy. Where's my things? There's my thing. I start with this. We're gonna edit and we're gonna warp it and we're gonna make it big. We're gonna snap and we're gonna pull it up. And then we're gonna turn snap off. Okay. That is now done. We need to choose its color. I'm looking for like a brown, which would probably... Okay, that's good. These, and we put them on this. Because if we put enough down, we now have a tree. Accidentally deleted the actual tree.
Alright, back to it. Because now we are making decoration. And filler. Can't get the word. There we go. There we go. Ugh. That's why it's so easy. You just see your game before you hit it somewhere. Where's that color? Too much up now, should wait. Yeah, I can tell that. I can't do that. Pressure. Back to filling in. Scissors. I want to do it ways. There's no detail, that's not too worried. Might as well. So colors not be inserted in layers. I understood, I think. Okay, all the colors restored to that. There we go. There is a choice in there. To red one. But anyway, assumption. Hi, Autumn. Yeah, this is a well-known false theory sort of deal. The other part I have to do this from the start. And from there, restore this as possible. I feel like a person, but am I? Yes. I'm not leading to a person. Make such thing. Because I know they're hard another. I've got to record. Where's the data? And then yeah, that's the end. And a little tree on new layer.
That's how very small right there was.
Ah, yes. Time to complete that work. I need a block now. Let me put in the tree. You know what? Tree country won't put in its black. So we standard block. What do you? Actually, it's blown up in money. So it's not really need. Perhaps the spot that they're going through, I should change all this out to hollow blocks. Thanks for delete. That's good. Skip so far away. If you guys didn't a little bit, it probably help. Alright, now I'm done. Get all the spots I missed. take this leap. Now we're gonna delete all this. And replace it. So we delete from here to I think here. Replace it with this block. Yeah, because it's hollow. Just down. Throw it down specifically. There we go. That should be hollow. You look for the thing. Where's the thing? Thing's in here, I think. Here's. Turn swipe, gotta go up here. We're gonna hit it, we're gonna work. We gotta zoom in. Cool. I know you zoom out. How'd you get there? Excuse me. We're gonna copy. We're gonna paste a bunch. And we're gonna move around. So now we're gonna paste. This should be in front of the blocks. Right? We're gonna delete this to make it clear. Hang on. Get down beside me. You can beside me. Here. Yep. Yep. I'm gonna hit these lights. I know I can have the things. Where are they? I had crystals. That's just not looking. I'm looking for the one solo petal. You. Look at that color, which I don't like. Can I change the color now that they're on a different layer? That was a mistake. My grass is so weird. That's nothing. Yeah, change my grass make. So this had to be green. Yeah, which is unfortunate. But these are should be pink, which I don't understand. But I don't get that. Let's put a position right there. And let's go. Oh. So it's all over. We don't need to try that anymore. But these, what are they? Nothing more than decoration now. Which makes me sad. Because they're getting away. Like, what does that do? What does it do? It does nothing. Does nothing. So these are my handmade bits. How did you go? I just wonder. If I can change the color, this would be the best thing ever. Let's see. I'm gonna hit it. Yes. See what these like. Oh shoot. I didn't expect to do this. See, well done. Now that. Let's get some clouds in here. Oop. From there for. Don't want it to feel like an actual other side here.
Yeah, it's decorated. What is it? Like you're these. Kind of bush. No, I'm a tree. Because I don't want that one. I want you. There we go. Literally blur it. I want. Does it match? Like, it? Nice all crystals. What are these, by the way? This one. Cool. Oh, no. Cool. Okay. And these works. What's this? This one again. I like to brown it. Shoot. So, okay. That's something I didn't see before. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this. Maybe this. That's what we're gonna do. I don't really have any reason to have room. Yeah. Never mind. I know better. I'm supposed to do that. I know I'm supposed to do it. You know, it's like. Yeah, spikes moved over, so hopefully there's not on there. I forgot to bring the one. I know that jump's there. Oh, no, done before. That might be a checkpoint. This is where we die. This is a log. Thank you. Come on. I jumped puzzle. I think I jumped so many times. Okay, I know that. I've proven that jump is possible. What's causing me not to make that jump? Is that because it's like that? I know that jump's possible. I've tested that jump so many times. Whatever, but it's possible. No, wait, hold on. Back here, you gotta delete that. Not delete that, no. There we go. Play. I put another one. Finally.
Back to my side. Ready to go up? Let's go. Yep. Let's go. I get more down there. What happens? Got something there. Oh, I did. I'll first I can sit in.
That's
I feel bad for myself. Again, right there. No matter how hard it is, we gotta but no. That's what's gonna tell me. That over there. Alright, so we need to do it.
Level complete. Level verified. Level uploaded.